Hello explorers, welcome back. So we are going to do a couple of different things today. We're going to set up the new binder. We are going to go over what everything in the new binder is. And we have all of the new, I have all of the new scratch offs here to show you. I think all of them are here. I could be wrong. I could be missing a couple. I've been filling orders for a couple of days now. So this one is the one I don't know if I mentioned all of them or not, but I have them. So I'll show them. So this one was taken in the, I think it's pronounced Tano Bay, which is the port in the Dominican Republic. We have Bimini, Bahamas. I'm obsessed. Bimini was so gorgeous. We did a stingray, swimming with the stingrays excursion in Bimini. That's actually why I was at this little private beach, because this is not the beach that you get let off at in port. This is, they shuttle you over to this beach, and then from here you get on a little charter boat and they take you over to Honeymoon Key. I think it's Honeymoon Key or Honeymoon Bay. I don't remember. And that's where you get off and you swim with the stingrays. And it was the most incredible experience of my life. These were the little free rides that take you from the ship to the port in the Dominican Republic. This one is Mission Bay Resort in Mission Bay, San Diego. Love this resort. It's gorgeous. So we have a crafting photo. So anybody that has like a craft fund or hobby fund. This one's good for kitchen renovations, home needs, decor, whatever you might want to do. This is my personal kitchen. Bathroom renovations, bathroom necessities, toilet paper, paper towel. Yeah, we're all using paper towel in our bathroom. Toilet paper, decor, toothpaste. However you might have your personal envelope set up, this is a good one for that. We have a Valentine's Day one. And this, by the way, this one was my kid's bathroom. We have a Valentine's Day one. This one I'm obsessed with because the numbers underneath, I did them like candy hearts colored. I cannot speak today. So they're pastel blue, pastel lavender, and a pastel pink color, all of the numbers. So it looks really pretty when it's all scratched off. This is a photo I took in our old house. I created these wood pieces using my scroll saw and then strung them together to make a garland to do a photo with my kids. I used to do woodworking. So I made like wood teethers for babies. I made wood name puzzles for kids, all kinds of wooden toys. And then whenever I needed something, I would just make whatever I needed as well. This one is a glamping dome that we went to in it's called Clear Sky Resorts. It's in Williams, Arizona. So super cute. All of the domes are themed differently. So they've got like Pac-Man. They have a UK, like London theme one that's kind of like Austin Powers somewhat. I don't know. And then they've got this one. They have like a space one, but we stayed in the Hello Kitty one. This was taken in Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. We have a dinosaur taken. This is from Jurassic Park. It's a little section at the studio backlot tour at Universal Studios Hollywood. Fun fact, Universal Studios Hollywood is a working sound studio. So they film movies there, they film TV shows there. And when you take this backlot tour, you're actually touring, you're on a tram and you're touring where they are filming videos. So several times during the tour, they'll have silent parts where basically they can't do any like overcom speaking on the tour because they're actively filming TV shows and stuff. And you'll see the actors out there like filming the shows. They're currently filming Ted, which is based off of like the Ted 1, Ted 2 movies with Mark Wahlberg. There's a TV series that's actively filmed there. America's Got Talent. The Jaws and just all kinds of movies were filmed there. The Grinch, Spider-Man. So it's really, really cool. And Universal Studios Hollywood is actually the only Universal Studios that has that. because Universal Studios Hollywood was it was all sound stages and an active and, you know, working sound stages prior to becoming a theme park. So it was never intended to be a theme park. They used to just host these tours, and it became such a big attraction that they started adding rides and other things in. So that's the big difference between the Universal Studios Hollywood and Universal Studios Orlando. Orlando is simply a theme park, which is why they have a gazillion rides and attractions and all of that, and we don't have that in Hollywood. But we have the backlot tour, which is all four of us in my family, that's our favorite thing to do. We've done it a million times, and we still will never miss it when we go. Just a fun Valentine's Day one. I don't remember why I took that picture, but I did. This one, somebody asked me if these were underwear. So these are cloth diapers. I cloth diapered both of my kids from birth to potty training, and now I'm saving up for my sister's first baby, so I'm going to use this. I figured if I'm using it, maybe somebody else needs to save up for a baby shower or something, and cloth diapers are just way cuter than disposable diapers, so that's the story behind that photo. This is a photo of the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique Ears and Flo's Diner in Carsland at Disney California Adventure. We have the Disney Wish at Castaway Cay. Another one of the Disney Wish at Castaway Cay. Underneath here it says Castaway Cay, and it's got the 25th anniversary of Disney Cruise Line. This is Fashion Show Mall on the Las Vegas Strip. It's called Fashion Show Mall because we have a runway that runs down the center of the mall back by Nordstrom that rises from the floor, and they host actual runway shows. They actually host a lot of stuff there. We've been to tons of events there. Sugar Factory, because I keep getting asked for Vegas savings, so we've got Fashion Show Mall. The Bellagio is already up on my Etsy, and now we're adding Sugar Factory, which is a really fun restaurant. If you have one in your city, I highly recommend going to it. We have one here in Las Vegas. It's in Planet Hollywood now, I believe. Yes, it's in Planet Hollywood now. It used to be in Fashion Show Mall, but it has been moved. And so yeah, we love Sugar Factory. This one, if you're saving for a Disney trip, you could use this for admission. You could use this for souvenirs savings. You could use this for like some Disney outfits, really whatever you want to use it towards. This one is not listed on my site, but I am doing it in my binder so that we can save up to go to another baseball game. This was taken at Chase Stadium in Phoenix, Arizona, when the Chicago Cubs played the Arizona Diamondbacks. We have the Japan Pavilion at Epcot, at Disney World in Florida. We have hotel savings. This was taken in Carlsbad, California. This right out here is the famous Carlsbad flower fields. And then just next door is Legoland, California. And then we have this gorgeous sky. I'm obsessed with this picture. This was taken on our way to Utah, but we took this in Arizona. So those are the new ones that are up. There are a few others that are up, and this week we will have full-size challenges or scratch-offs. The way that those will be, so if you were to go into, that's a bad example. If you were to go into this one's listing on Etsy, you're going to see the three denominations I typically do, the 75, the 150, 75, 125, and the 250. Those three denominations are going to be this size. Then you're going to see three additional denominations, which will be probably 1,000, 2,500, and 5,000. Those ones will be full 8.5 by 11 page scratch-offs. Now, they are going to be on photo like this because they are part of the photo travel series, but they will also be laminated. And then the scratch-offs will be added on top of the lamination, as long as everything goes well. I'm hoping to have those up, honestly, hopefully by the time, I would say tomorrow. probably tomorrow. My goal was Wednesday, so that would be tomorrow for you guys. So yeah, if you're interested in that, those will be up. I did change. I know there was a couple of concerns. My previous 8.5 by 11s, the envelopes were just too flimsy, so I've ordered the heavy duty like cardboard envelopes. Those arrived today. So all 8.5 by 11 or full page challenges will be shipped out in those from now on. So there's no worries about them getting bent in the mail because the mail is super careless. But now that we're 10.5 minutes in and we haven't even done anything, that's okay. So here is the new binder. I am waiting on my new envelopes. They are back stock, so we're using these dirty ones for right now. But this is going to be the second collab pay binder. It's another travel binder. However, this one it's similar to how we do Paycheck, where my challenges help fund my sinking funds for Paycheck. This is going to help fund my sinking funds for travel, which I have that right here, so we can kind of see how they line up. So they both say travel on the front, and then we have flights and flights. So there will be a challenge in here for flights, which I think that's actually what I forgot to grab. Yeah, I didn't grab a flights challenge. My bad. I need to do that. Then we have hotel, which I don't know if these are actually in the same order. They're not, but we can move them. I apologize for my kids downstairs. They're fighting. Okay. So then we'll have a challenge in here for hotel, which is going to be this one. So that will go right back in there. Next we have, I don't think I need to keep these in the same order, but we're going to have gas. We have gas right here. And for gas, we're going to do, am I doing a big one for gas? I don't think I am. Oh, yes, I am. So for gas, we're going to do this like road trippy looking one. Next we have tickets. And tickets are right here. So for tickets, we're going to do, I'm debating between this one and, well, yeah, let's just do this one. We'll do this one. So tickets is going to go back there. That's going to help save up for tickets. Let me think. Is that what I want to do? No, let's wait on that one. We're going to do this one because I don't need to be saving for Disney tickets right now when I'm saving for my Disney. You get it. Okay. So next we have food. Food is right here. We're going to put this Sugar Factory food in food. Then we have souvenirs. So for souvenirs, we're going to do this one. Now I do have a couple of extra categories in the challenge binder that are not in the sinking fund binder. So we've got that one in for souvenirs. Next is buffer. I don't know what I'm doing for buffer just yet, so we're going to skip that one. And that's it that's in my sinking fund because I need to add more categories into here. So let's go back through here and finish this up. Flights. We're going to go ahead and put this in there for right now, because we've already completed that one for right now at least. I do want to get more money in flights. We have food. We have, okay, so cruise. Cruise is going to be its own category. And which one do we want to do? Let's do this 25th anniversary one. So we'll have that one for cruise. We've got tickets. Now we have Disney. Disney. This one, let's do. I don't know. Maybe we'll hold off on this one for right now. And then we have gas, and buffer is going to get one that I wouldn't typically use. We'll do this, no, I feel like I should do this one, save this one for souvenirs. Oh, buffer can do, we'll do this one for buffer. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's all of them except Disney. Disney does not have one, and I feel like it needs one. Give me 1 second. Let's just make one really quick. We can do that. Told you guys this video was going to be all over the place. We were doing a couple of different things. So let's make one for Disney. Let's see. Oh, here's a flight one. Let's do a 125 flight because I don't think I've done a 125, and that way I'm not doing another 250. Which one did I end up putting in buffer? Okay, that's fine. Let's do, looking at my Disney ones right now. Let's do this Epcot one for Disney. And then I also want to make one for Universal, one for Legoland. And that will basically just be like general spending money. So, because as you guys know, once I actually start cash stuffing for those, obviously I will create a whole binder to save for those, but that'll just kind of give us a little bit of a jump start in case it's something where like I need to put down a deposit. I already have a little bit of money in there. For example, like when we book Disney World trips, right off the bat, in order to book it, I have to put down a deposit. So if I have money in that Disney envelope, that allows me to put down any deposits that I might need to. Or, for example, I've told you guys before that when I book Disney trips, well, not book Disney trips. Yeah, when I book Disney trips, I like to use my Target Red card to purchase gift cards because then I save 5% and then I can use those gift cards for pretty much everything Disney. The Disney cruise, the Disney World, Disney resorts, food at Disney, Disneyland, you name it. They allow you to use Disney gift cards for that. So it saves me 5% off the entire booking. So what's nice about having money in Disney is that if sometimes Target will have a discount. They'll have some kind of deal on, like, not on gift cards per se. It's more like the deal will be spend $120 4 times and get a $30 or $40 reward. And so anytime they do that, I like to take all of the money that I have saved up in my Disney envelope and I will go and purchase those gift cards. And then I just put the gift cards in here because I know at some point I will use those towards a Disney trip. And that way, not only am I saving the 5%, but I have that additional money. I have that $30 or $40 then that I can use on groceries or whatever. Because you can't use that $30 or $40, you can't use the rewards on gift cards, but you can definitely purchase gift cards to earn those rewards. So we're going to take this $250 and put it into flights. I'm going to put everything in there for right now. So we've got $250 going into the flights sinking fund. And we'll start saving for more because my goal is to have 1,500 in flights. So now that the binder is all set up, I actually planned on doing this as just the video, like going over the new stuff for Etsy, setting up this binder, going over this binder with you guys. But I'm going to save you the annoyance and I'm going to cash stuff in it as well. That was not the original plan. Those were going to be 2 separate videos, but I don't like watching videos that don't get cash stuff in them, so I can't imagine anyone else does either. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Ooh, that bill looks like somebody tried to eat it. So we have 255 going into I feel like I skipped somewhere, but that's okay. All right, so let's get started. First thing we're gonna do before I even, okay, I couldn't even start because I didn't have the papers out. So first thing I need to do is I know there are J-Bucks in there, and even though this isn't a Japan cash stuffing, we're not gonna just let those J-Bucks go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That actually worked out really well though, because we have 5 J-Bucks and we had $255, so that still leaves us with $250. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you guys aren't too bored with this video, I figured this is something I needed to get done anyways, so might as well just do it on here. This way too, if we decide to book a trip, right now we don't really have any specific trips. I know I've been asked, are you canceling the Japan trip? So Japan had never been scheduled. Japan is something that we just wanted to save towards because we didn't have anything else we were saving towards. However, we're realizing that we're getting ready to start the big travel season. Travel season's getting ready to start. So we didn't want all the money tied up in Japan. So no, we're not canceling Japan. It's just this has always been a long-term cash stuffing for us. Let me go ahead and count this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37 in J-Bucks. Pretty soon we're going to have to take them out of this envelope and put them somewhere else. Japan's always been a longer, like, future trip. So we're just going to start cash stuffing it once a month, and then anytime we have J-Bucks, we will cash dump them in there. And in the meantime, while we're kind of deciding what our next trip is going to be, at least this way, we're working towards my year goals. All right, let's do this one down here. Let's make sure it can be seen. Can you go check on that food?
Hmm?
Can you check on that food?
I just did.
Oh, okay. So 105. Not as bad. Like, it's still very, very high compared to what we have. But it could be worse. And I'm actually going to move that envelope out of here and into... Ugh. Into the sinking fund binder because it makes more sense in there. So we'll move this to the back. And we need to put in 50, 70, 90, 100, and $5. So what I'm going to do now, I do need to put some of this into the high yield. I don't like having all this cash in here when I know this is money that's going to go into the high yield. So let's go ahead and do it now. I'm not going to wait until the cash condensing at the end of the month. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 490, 500. The heck? Okay, hold on. let's do this. 1, can't do anything with that. 5, 10, 15, 20. What is going on here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80, 100. So this is what's going to go in the high yield. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 420, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. So that's $500. So this is going to go into the high yield. This 500, we're going to put a placeholder in there. And that actually means we can take this out because this is 500 and replace it with a $1,000 placeholder. Ooh, that's so exciting. I love when we get to move up to another placeholder. Okay, so now let's see what we have in here. So now in a high yield, we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 55, 56, 57, $4,057. So there's 4,000 in a high yield. Well, there will be once I deposit this 100 into the high yield. And in case you're curious how that part works, here is how I do that. This is my cash wallet / bills binder, and in here I have this envelope labeled HYSH, which is high yield savings account. I put this money in here, and then I know this money needs to go to the high yield, or a high yield. I don't deposit super frequently, so I don't have to worry about like labeling which high yield it's going into. I remember it. All right, so let's start cash topping. I'm gonna skip flights for right now because I want to do some of these other ones, and I've scratched that picture so many times that I just want to work on some other ones. So towards hotel, we're starting off with $7. I have a feeling I'm not going to have enough ones since these are all brand new challenges. But that's what we have the build a savings for. There's always ones in there, since it usually gets our leftover money. So we're going to do 5, 6, 7. Okay, souvenirs. Let's uncover flows. Okay, so we got a 6. So we've got 5 and 6 going towards souvenirs. Towards food, and this is, like I said, this is not just for a Disney trip. This is for any trips we might do. That's why I am just putting these into my travel sinking funds. Let's do this. This is Sugar Factory. So we have $9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, we're out of 5s and we're gonna run out of 1s. Okay. Cruise. Let's uncover the sign. 24. This is a bigger challenge. The other ones I think were only $75 scratch offs. This is a $250. So we have 20. Ooh, we gotta make change. Let me see if I can break a 20. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 10. and 20. Okay, so we have 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is going towards Disney Cruise. Again, I can use this if we decide to book another Disney cruise. We already have a placeholder on a Disney cruise. I've been asked what a placeholder is. So when you're on a cruise, so far every cruise we've been on, Disney, Virgin, etc., when you're on the cruise, they offer you a really good deal if you put what they call a placeholder down, which is basically a deposit for a future cruise. And you have 2 years to book that cruise because you're just putting a deposit down. You're not booking it. With Disney, it's a set amount. It's $250, I believe what it is. And so when we were on the Wish in July, we went ahead and put that placeholder down for the $250. And that gets us, I think it's 10%. Yes, 10% off of our future cruise, which 10% off is a huge amount when it comes to a Disney cruise. Plus, again, we pay for everything with Disney gift cards, so we get an additional 5% off by paying with the Disney gift cards. So we're getting 15% off of a Disney cruise that costs around $6,000. That's a lot of money to save. This one is so that I can take my kids and my husband to another Cubs game. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about my son Wrigley. He was named after the Chicago Cubs baseball field. And so yeah, I took this picture when I took them to their first Cubs game. Well, my kids, obviously. My husband's been to a million Cubs games at Wrigley Field, but this one was closer to us in Phoenix. And it's they had the Chicago Cubs baseball. On the other side, it had the Arizona Diamondbacks on it, which was super cool. So, yeah. We're going to do 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, we are out of ones. This is going to be fun. Oh, man. All right. So then this one, Disney, I took this at Epcot. Let's do this bottom one. 14. Of course we need ones. All right, let's see what we can do. Sure there's ones in here. Oh yeah, there's some ones. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That works out. Hopefully that will be enough. So we need 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14 going towards this Disney one. Gas, okay, yeah, we'll do one in gas. We don't really need one in gas. I've already met my gas goal in my travel sinking fund because we did the road trip savings challenge, which I'm going to go ahead and do that one again. I just wanted to take a little break since we are doing the Japan road trip savings challenge. Let's do this one right here. 21. And I actually considered renaming this, and so instead of saying gas, it would basically say just like road trip in general. So like if we needed to do anything for a road trip, we would have those funds. So 21. And the last one in this binder is buffer. Let's go ahead and do this one right here. And that is 13. And this is in case there's a category I have not thought about, or if we go over in any of the categories. Then we have money to cover it. Problem with this one is like I can't see if there's still something to scratch off or not. We have 10, 11, 12, 13. go back to the front. We'll go ahead and do one in flights since we have some money. Let's hope for a low one. Let's do this one. $12. Oh, good. We can actually do it. Because we don't have much left. So we have 10, 11, 12. Oh, look at how perfectly that worked out. Because now we have $15 left. Let's see what we can do. Go ahead and do another one in hotel. Because I know any of these ones that are $75, the highest you can get on these is $10. I don't put anything above $10 on the $75 ones. Oh, and I get a 9. That works. So 5, 10, and I'm pretty sure there's a 1 in here. I'll take this one back. So now in hotel we have 5, 10, 15, $16. And we have $6 left. I'm not going to risk an IOU. You guys know I do not like IOUs. So what we're going to do is put that into Build-A-Savings. Okay, so we have $6 going into Build-A-Savings. Where is the next 6? This yellow one up here. Okay. And that is officially all of our money. I actually think I like these smaller cash stuffings rather than the $500 ones because I feel like we get just as much done. I mean, obviously we're not, but we can still make it through the entire binder. And we're not just like trying to find places to put the money. Instead, it's kind of a thrill to like, can we make it through or not? So I don't know. I'm enjoying doing them a little bit smaller. So yeah, that is it. And I can see that I missed spots on that yellow one. So we're gonna obviously have to fix that. So that is it. I apologize for the 10 minutes of talking at the beginning, but hopefully you figured out you could just skip through that. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Bye.